Hi, I'm Alex from Group 9, and today I'll be walking through the Stevens Graduate Tutoring Program. The first thing you'll notice is the newly added Graduate Academic Support Center component to the initial Stevens academic website. This portal is home to all graduate academic concerns or needs and is also the central location for tutoring requests. Upon scrolling down, you'll notice some new graduate academic information, as well as the newly added Request a Tutor setup. One of the main changes right off the bat is the fact that graduate tutoring is offered not only in the library but in any location decided on or off campus. We click the Request a Graduate Tutor button and you're brought up to a prompt where you put in your Stevens username and password. For this demonstration, I'll put my information in. Next, you're brought up to a page that may be familiar to the undergrads who use the tutoring program. It's pretty much the same initial setup, but we added some new grad school categories as well as a new grad school request form. Here you can see it's pretty identical except for a few different factors, so I'll start off and explain them. So I'll put my information, my name, first name, last name, my Stevens ID, telephone number, Stevens PO Box, and now you notice instead of having the previous grades freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, it's now listed by graduate program categories. You could see business, computer science, engineering. There's two engineering ones due to the many engineering majors and programs at the school, as well as sciences and system analytics. So for this example, we're going to click business as well as finance, and we have the opportunity to put in our class as well as a professor. For this demonstration, I did FIN 623, Financial Management for Professor Stevens. So once all my information is in order and checked off, I could proceed to scroll down and click the Submit button. Once the form is submitted, you're brought up to the next page. This page connects the tutor to tutoree, and this is very unique for the grad school setup, as now you have the opportunity to pick exactly which specifications you would like. So without further ado, I'll explain them below. So the first one is rating, and that sorts by the highest rated tutor. So that would be 5 stars, as close to it as possible. Grading class would be the highest, the tutor who received the highest grade in that said class. Professor compatibility, which would be the same professor that the tutor took. So in my example, it would be Professor Stevens. Study locations has to do with your specific locations that you would like to work with. Most available is obviously the most available. Most ratings is the most ratings and experience, which has to do with which tutor obviously has the most experience. Style, that one has to do with either single one-on-one tutoring or group tutoring. And same program has to do with tutors who are in the exact same academic program as you are. So these are a bunch of specifications, and we made this really unique for the grad school setup because a lot of grad school students are working or they're busy during the day, and this allows them to really pick the most personalized tutoring experience that they can ask for. For this example, we're going to select professor compatibility and rating highest to lowest. Now you can see a bunch of possible tutors are listed on the screen in front of you. We selected the specifications obviously to be rating and professor compatibility, so they're organized by rating and they all are Professor Stevens. So each profile is listed with their name, email, graduate program, availability, grade in the class, professor, location flexibility, and style, as well as their picture. And you could see, for example, the first choice, Sarah, has a rating of 5 with 12 ratings, and it goes down. But those are the top 3 listed by rating from your class who all have the same teacher, Professor Stevens. This program allows for you to get the most selected, personalized tutoring program that you wish. So for this example, we're going to click on Sally and pick her as she fits all the specifications. She has the best rating, same professor, and she's available when we are, which is Thursday and Friday. As you can see, she is between 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. Once I clicked on her profile, I'm able to see a schedule of her available tutoring times when I signed up for 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Friday. And you could see the other students who've signed up as well, so you could try to fit which block works for you. After the tutoring request is saved, you're brought up to a page that shows the tutor's email with a blank message that you could write just to detail any extra information you may have concerning your tutoring session. This may include possible locations for the session as well as any materials you may need to make your tutoring session as successful as possible. Once you're ready, just press the send button, and now you could correspond with your tutor on your own from there. This process allows for the tutor and tutoree to find the most personalized time. This is ideal for grad students as they have a very busy and hectic schedule. Thank you.